things because I've done so much things, so you guys must have confused. So let me start. You go to subscription, search here subscription, then click on subscription, and then you click here access control IAM, and then you click on add role and assignment. So as you know, till now we have created this test user. So we are going to assign this user as the owner role. So once this is open, click on privilege administrator, select owner, click next. Now here we have to select the member. Click on select. You can search here in case we have multiple users. So I have selected test. Click on select and click on next. Then click on allow user to assign all roles highly privileged. Then click on next. So here you can confirm role is owner and user is test. So now we can review and assign. Click on review and assign. So you can see we got the notification added role assignment. So now we will go to a incognito mode and we will log in this user and do some testing. Let's type Azure.portal.com. Hope this will. This is not the correct one. Okay, let me try. Portal.azure.com. Hope this will work. Yeah. So it's portal.azure.com. Then just copy the user and we'll paste here. Here it is. Click next. Now enter the password. So paste the current password. Now a new password will be, let's keep it a simple password, same. Let's add something in this. Let's say add hash at the end. Let's see if Azure will take it or not. So yeah. So now it is saying that you need to enable multi-factor authentication. So for that you need to install an app which is called Microsoft Authenticator in your phone. So you can go to Play Store, or if you are on iOS, you can go to iOS and search for this app, whether on App Store or Play Store. And once you have this app, you can click next. And the app will look like this. So you get an idea how it looks. So click on next. Click on next. And scan this QR code. Not mine, of course, you have to scan your QR code. So you will get a scan QR code option on your phone when you open your application. And when you click, when you scan on this, so you can see the test default in the default directory test@cloud user is there. You will see your username and then you have to click next. And you will get this notification. So you have to approve this. You have to enter this 67 number in your phone. So I'm entering it and I click on allow. Yeah. So you will get this authenticator added. Done. Click on done. And let's say no to sign in. Yeah. So now we are logged in as a test@cloud user, and this user is currently assigned with the owner role. So let's see what the user have access and what the user can see. So let's try to see if we can find subscription. Can user see subscription? Yes, so user is able to see the subscription. If you click on subscription, user has right to see the subscription. User can this user assign role to someone? So keep this in mind because I will be changing the user role. So later then I will explain you the same point. Here currently it's a owner role. So user is able to add role and assign or RBAC role based access control to any other user. So user has the right. So user can assign this role to anyone. Okay. So what else this user can do? Can this user see the resource group? So I think we have created a resource group last time. Here it is. So you can search here, click here. Yeah, so we can see our test resource group. So user is able to see the resource group also. Can user create a resource group? Let's try to create a resource group. Here you can select a subscription as this is a test account. So we have only one subscription. So we can say test RG by test user. So reason you can select anything. I'm selecting Central India. Click next. If you want to give tags, you can next, then review and create. So you have to click on create. So yes, user is able to create a resource group also. Can this user be able to delete a resource group? That also we will see. So resource group is created. Let's click on refresh. So yeah, here it is. Resource group is here. So yes, he is able to do it. So we'll select this resource group and we'll delete this resource group. So if you want to delete this resource group, how can we delete? And remember one thing I wanted to tell you about the resource group, that if you delete a resource group, all resources attached to it like VM, servers or anything, because currently I don't want to talk about that, but I just want to give you an idea that in future all resources are going to be attached with a resource group, because you cannot create any virtual machine server or VNet without resource group. So if you delete a resource group, all resources will also get deleted and you cannot recover it because there is no option to recover it. Of course, we are going to talk about the backup and kind of stuff, but at the present, there is no option to backup a resource group. If you delete it once, it's gone. It's not like user, you deleted it and it will go in the recovery mode and you have the option to recover it in 30 days. So here it is not going to happen like that. If you delete a resource group, it's deleted permanently. You don't have option to recover it unless you have created a, like you have taken a backup snapshot. So that things we will discuss in upcoming lectures. So currently I clicked on resource group and I click on delete. So it is protected, by the way, you cannot accidentally delete it. So even if you click on delete, Azure will ask you that do you really want to delete it. So you have to copy the resource group name and you have to paste it here, and then you can click on delete. And again Azure will ask you, do you really want to delete the action, because deleting the resource group and its dependent resources is a permanent action and cannot be undone. So it's same thing which I told you. So click on delete. Yes, we want to take the risk, so we are going to delete the. So once it is deleted, you will get this notification. Yeah, so resource group is gone, deleted resource group successfully. So yes, test user with owner RBAC role is able to delete the resource group, create the resource group, see the subscription. So yes, this it has a kind of level of access. So now our second role was we wanted to discuss what if the user is having a contributor role. Even this user owner can create a VM, delete storage account, and give someone to contributor access RBAC role. Remember, I told you about here, like when a user go to subscription and can assign a role to someone else by using identity access management. Here, this option is visible for him. But when you click on when you change the role of this user as a contributor, so it will have all the features, but only one thing will be missing. User will not be able to assign roles. So I just want to show you that also. So why don't we do one thing? We just simply what we do, we just remove the access of this user. So how we can do that? Wait a minute. Let me come back to the here. So this is our global administrator account, and let's see, we go to role and assignment. In Azure subscription IAM, role and assignment, we can see test user is having owner role. We don't want him to have a owner role. We will directly delete it. Remember, if you delete it, it doesn't mean that you are deleting the user. You are just removing the access. Remove role assignment. So you can click removing the role and assignment. So currently user access is gone, and now what we will do, we will assign the same user to a contributor role. Earlier we have assigned it to a owner role. Now we are going to assign him as a contributor. Click on add role and assignment. Privilege role, and we will select contributor role. Even we can select reader and a lot of role, but I just want to go with the contributor role for now. So let's again select the member. Suppose we are going to select test, and this time we can create directly because we have understood. So I will just no, actually I just want to show you one thing. When you click next, so can you see this condition option is grayed out? I clicked on by mistake. So I just wanted to show that condition option was grayed out because now the user will not have the access to create or sorry, to assign any RBAC role to anyone. So that I want to show because now it is assigned with the contributor role. So let's see if this works, or we have to sign in or sign out or sign in. We will see how this goes. Yeah, you can see now. If you want, I can show you again. Now it's assigned with the contributor role. So just a moment. I think we need to sign out and sign in, or just here sometimes if you're not able to see the subscription, you have to click on this filter and select all subscription, apply. Yeah, now it's visible. So click on subscription, and let's see if this user is able to assign a RBAC role to any other user. Is it possible? Can this user make someone as the owner? No. Why? Because this option is grayed out. Add role and assignment option is disabled. So that's a difference between contributor role and owner role. And Even this user is able to create resource group, delete resource group, view resource group. So that all things are there. Here, as you can see, I can see test day one, a resource group is here. So yeah, it will happen like this. And what else? So hope you get an idea what is RBAC role. There are a lot of RBAC roles. You can go and check by yourself. But these are the important roles which I wanted to discuss with you. And then one more thing was missing. I wanted to tell you about management group. I wanted to cover. So I think yes. So what is management group? Management group is like a group of is a management group or container to organize multiple subscriptions. It is just a container which which can have multiple subscriptions. So what happens, like if you have to assign a role to someone, to some user, so you have to go to a particular subscription. Like here I can show, like here we have to go to subscription, then select user manually and assign. Here we are having only one subscription, and in organizations there are multiple subscriptions. They create multiple subscription. So in that case, it becomes very difficult to go manually and assign a role subscription by subscription for a user. So that's why management group has come. Microsoft introduced management group, so you can assign a RBAC role directly at the management group, and when you add the user into management group, so user will have the access. So here that's what I have included. Company has 3 subscription. Suppose example prod dev test inside a management group. So if you give owner role to a user or at a management group, user automatically becomes owner in all 3 subscriptions. So that's how it works. And here a little bit more documentation I have added. Azure RBAC role level at management group. In Azure RBAC, role-based access control can be assigned at 4 levels. Permission, follow hierarchy of the in-head downward. So here is the hierarchy I have created. Management group, you can assign RBAC role at 4 levels: management group level, subscription level, resource group level, and even resources level. Highest as management group. Highest level is management. Used to manage multiple subscription, as I told you. Like here, if I search about management group, yeah, here it is. So you can search about management group. Currently we have only one, so it's showing one. So here we can, like, you have multiple subscription in a group. You click on create, you give a ID, you create a management group, and then you go to IAM and assign access to this management group. Like you created a role. Suppose you assigned a role to this management group, like at the access owner level or contributor level, whoever will be part of this group automatically gets the access of management group. Owner level access, contributor level access. So this is how you can create management group. So the major funda was this only on this, and different type of as I told you on you can have you have 4 options to assign RBAC role: management group level, subscription level, resource group level, and resources level at lowest. Like resources means VM storage, SQL database. That things we are going to cover in upcoming lectures. So these notes are attached for your reference. So that's all about this. If you have any questions, any doubt, you can email me on this cloud.learninglab at the rate cloud.learninglab15@gmail.com, and I will be happy to assist you. So thank you so much for this. Let's see you in another lecture. Thank you.